Mike. You originally you went to Richmond, is that right?
I was at West Virginia my first 2 years, and then Richmond.
Okay,
Yes,
so you've been in the Big 12.
Yeah, I've been around. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
So just first of all, just kind of talk me through the process of coming here down to UCF to play for Coach Wallace. You know, obviously you got the job here last year. You're one of the first transfers he was able to get down
Yes,
here.
sir.
Just talk about that decision a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of a late notice to enter the transfer portal from leaving Richmond. Our head coach got fired, so everything was kind of up in the air. So I entered the transfer portal, and Coach Wallace is actually the first coach to reach out to me. I knew of him as a family friend of one of my best friends. So I knew he had a good relationship with him, had great things to say about him. And just after talking with Coach Wallace on the phone, I knew this was the place that I wanted to be.
Yeah, so, I mean, how's been the early 6 months or however long you've been here? How's it been in Orlando, coming down from West Virginia?
Oh, yeah, no, it's been unbelievable. Obviously the weather, just the brand of baseball in Florida, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. Being in the north my last 3 years of college, it's been really cold, so I'm super excited about this.
Now, you went to IMG, how long were you?
I was there the second semester of my junior year, and then my senior year up until COVID shut us down.
Okay, so you've been in Florida, so it's not your first time living down here.
But I missed it and I wanted to get back, so this has been a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes,
so where do you see your role is going to be? You're a middle infielder, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Is that solidify? Are you like a second baseman?
I'll be playing shortstop.
Shortstop.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that kind of what your background has been? Different stops, or where do you play?
My freshman year at West Virginia, I started at shortstop. Sophomore year, slid over to second base, and then last year at Richmond, played shortstop every game. So definitely feel more comfortable at shortstop, and looking forward to having that role this year.
Yeah. So being a West Virginia guy, Yusuf's going to play West Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Big 12. Yeah. So. I mean, that's pretty cool. You got friends on that team? Or,
I do still. The turnover rate there is pretty high, so there's a lot of kids in my class who transferred out or who have graduated on the team. We actually played them last year at Richmond. Okay. So I got to play them once already, but I'm looking forward to going back up there and competing against them.
So how far away is White Sulphur Springs from Morgantown?
That's about 3.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's close enough. It's not like it's right around the corner, but I'm sure you'll have a lot of people.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Serious, right?
And I'm originally from Pittsburgh.
Okay, that's
an hour
close. Yeah,
hour from Morgantown, so I'll have a ton of family and friends there. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. How do you like the makeup of this team? You know, there's a few other transfers such as yourself, guys who've been on the team before. How do you guys kind of come together, you think?
Yeah, it's kind of a unique situation from prior schools that I've been to, just because it's such a transfer-heavy team. But I think it's awesome because we have a blend of old, very experienced guys, and then younger guys too who are very talented. So I think we're all working towards the same goal, and I think it's a special group. I'm excited to see the product we put on the field.
Yeah. What kind of batter are you? Like, how would other people maybe describe yourself as a hitter?
I'm a gap-to-gap guy. I like to move the ball around and just try and take pride in getting the job done and hitting the ball hard in the gaps. That's kind of my plan and my approach at the plate.
And I'm sure you pride yourself on being an excellent defensive shortstop. Is that something you've been known for a long time?
Yes, sir, 100%. My defense, my glove, I haven't always been the biggest or strongest on the field, so my defense and glove has always kept me on the field, and that's something I take great pride in.
Who's impressed you just, looking at your teammates, looking at the lineup, the inter squads and stuff as you get ready for opening night? Who are some of the guys you think the fans are going to hear about that are going to be pretty big-time players this year?
Yeah, no, we have a ton of good players, honestly, 1 through 9 in our lineup. We have a good combination of speed and power between, obviously, Andrew Sundin, Jack Ziska. Andrew Estrella is another guy who has a ton of power, and I'm excited to see how that plays this year. And then we also have some fast guys, AJ Nestler, Anthony Calabro, all those guys we're deep at every position, and we have a great blend of speed and power, like I said.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great.
Yeah. What's it like just kind of week to week playing in the Big 12? Because you played, West Virginia 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's different for UCF because they only played like 24 conference games in years past. Now it's going to be 30. So there's another extra 2 weeks, more travel. You're playing teams that are going to be College World Series contenders. What's the week-to-week grind like playing in the Big 12?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a grind, especially it's similar to Orlando as in Morgantown, as we have to travel west a lot. All those other schools are a lot closer together, so it might be a bus ride or a quick plane ride. So for us, it's going to be a lot of long plane rides, a lot of travel. So that definitely, has a wear and tear on your body, but, it's all part of it. It's extremely fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many places you've been, but who has the best atmosphere, like if you recall? Like I know the SEC is known for some crazy baseball atmospheres. Is there anything like that in the Big 12?
Yeah, no, my favorite place I've ever played is by far Oklahoma State. they have a new amazing stadium, and it competes with anywhere in the country. And then Texas as well, that atmosphere is unmatched. I was there my freshman year, same with Oklahoma State. Those two places kind of stick in my head.
Okay, so what's your background with the game of baseball? I imagine it's something you've been playing your whole life. Like, did you have family that played that got you into it, brothers? Or?
No, uniquely enough, so my dad played professional tennis. I have 3 sisters, 2 of them played at the Division I level. So growing up, I was all, tennis and basketball. I didn't end up playing baseball until I was 12.
Really?
So I picked it up a little bit late. But I think my background in basketball and tennis has helped me a lot, pick up the footwork and just the hand-eye coordination of baseball.
So did you do both, like throughout high school? Were you like baseball and tennis? Like, I don't know if the schedules align or.
Yeah. So as soon as I started playing baseball, I fell in love with it. So by the time I was a freshman in high school, it was baseball only.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did you grow up a baseball fan, or you just kind of?
Yeah. No, I loved every sport growing up. And I tried to play every sport, but I think because tennis was so big in my family, that was always kind of my first love.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, as soon as I started playing baseball, I became as big as a fan as you could have.
Yeah.
Yes,
So where you grew up, is that like a Pittsburgh area? Like people like the Pittsburgh teams where you're from, or
yeah.
like what's kind of like?
Yeah, I'm from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, so it's about 20 minutes outside of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And baseball is decently big there, but it's obviously not as big as some of the places farther down south. So I just wasn't exposed to it at a young age.
Yeah, how excited, just last thing, how excited are you looking towards next week, all the work you've been putting in, summertime, fall ball, and everything to get to this point? I mean, it's finally going to be here.
No, we've been grinding a lot. We put in all the work for sure. Coach Wallace and Coach Lopez and Coach Tom and Coach Thomas, they've done a great job of preparing us, and I think that, we're ready. It's just going to be us trusting it and putting out the product that we know we can put out on the field.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Mikey.